Graduate lesson. Lapras. Hoarder. In this lesson, we'll be drawing Lapras. Oh, I know this one. It's a dual water and ice type Pokemon. I use them all the time in my game. Yes, Lapras is definitely one of the classics. Lapras are large, intelligent Pokemon. They will sometimes ferry humans or Pokemon across water on their backs. They may also sing enchantingly if they are in a good mood. We're going to draw Lapras in a comic book style. This will give us a chance to learn several advanced skills. They are adding line weights, tapering, and shading with the outline pen. The first step, though, is to create our own construction shapes. To decide what shapes we want, we need to look carefully at Lapras. The main shapes are the torso, fins, and head, which we can draw using 4 ovals. You're welcome to use the suggested colors for this, but there are always more colors available in the extended palette. Also, it may be useful to change the reference image on the upper screen. Simply press X to toggle between my image and the subject image. Next, we sketch the details. Use the construction shapes from the last step to help you place them. This is just a sketch, so don't worry if it gets a bit messy. Remember, you can check your drawing by comparing it with the overlays. Great, we finished the sketch. Now we can start on the outline. First, we'll draw the largest shapes with the smallest outline pen. Now we'll add the rest of the details of Lapras' face and body. Try to give its mouth a nice curve so it looks happy. The shapes that make up the face of a Pokemon are important to showing their character. Now that we have a good outline, we can erase our pencil sketch. The next stage is add line weights and tapering. We've already explored the idea of using different line thicknesses in a drawing. Yeah, I think we're getting pretty good at that. Indeed, but now it's time to take it a step further. Line weights means varying the thickness of each line throughout its length. Ooh, the Pokeball on the right looks really cool. Carefully controlling the line weights in your drawing can add a lot of depth and life. I see it. The Pokeball on the right just feels more dynamic. Pow! Exactly. Let's give it a try and see what impact it has on Lapras. First, we'll add some varying thickness to the outlines we've already drawn. Use the second smallest outline pen and clean it up with the eraser as you go if you need to. It's also important to zoom in for maximum control. Now it's time to use the eraser to tidy out our lines and taper the ends. Tapering means ending your lines in a point. It helps to emphasize the line weights. Whenever you see the free end of a line, carefully taper it with the eraser. It's also fine to go back to the outline pen and thicken lines in areas such as the face. Great, our outline is done. Now we can start shading. We're going to use the outline pen in a new way in this step. If you set the outline pen to a particular opacity, it will create completely uniform shading. No matter how many times you go over it, it will have the same transparency. This is great for comic book style art. Please be careful though, because this shading will be on the same layer as our outline. Remember, if you make a mistake, you can press L to undo it. Starts with the big shadows on the torso and neck. If you want a precise shape for your shadow, you draw its outline first. Now let's add shadows to the fins, shell, and face. Think about the direction of the light. It's coming from the top left corner. We'll want to zoom in and use a smaller pen for the face shadows. Now it's time to add color. This is where the magic of the last two steps will really show. First, let's fill in all of Lapras' body with blue. You can see how the outline pen automatically adds shading to the colors below. Now let's color the belly, shell, and facial features. Next, we'll add some highlights to make the lighting even stronger. The lighter colors will need larger highlights than the darker ones. But remember not to put any highlights in the shaded areas. Well done! You finished drawing Lapras! Whew, that was a real challenge, but I'm pretty happy with this. This new shading technique is like magic. I'm glad you found it enjoyable. I'm a big fan already. In the mini lesson, you can continue to practice using line weights and tapering, and have some more fun shading with the outline pen. Awesome! Good luck, and see you soon! Lesson complete.